Station News Now Storm Tracker weather. Coverage you can count on.
Chief Meteorologist Jason Stiff with us right now. Jason, you're telling us about a cool down, and of course it's not for the reasons we want, but it is certainly quite a bit cooler out there.
Yeah, definitely. Temperatures are usually about 5 to 10 degrees hotter now, but we also have a lot more blue sky usually, and we have that. It's just above all of this smoke, and as we take a look outside live from our Cohasset cam, you can't see any of that blue sky, unfortunately. So it's still very dangerous air quality for most parts of the valley, the foothills, and the mountains of northeastern California. It isn't quite as bad for the west because the western mountains are usually west of where all these fires are occurring, but it is still unbelievably smoky, and the temperatures are certainly reflecting that. This morning it was a little bit cooler, and this afternoon certainly cooler than average. Right now 90 degrees, but still unhealthy air around Chico in the very hazardous category. 91 degrees right now in Redding. Still also an overcast sky for much of Shasta County, especially south of the areas near Redding because of all the smoke pushing on shore. Red Bluff only 83 degrees. Lots of smoke in the air, not very much wind. Kind of an eerie calm for us right now. And Oroville a little bit hotter, but also very smoky. 91 degrees. The wind, hardly a hint of it, only 3 miles an hour out of the west. Now looking at our fire danger forecast, it hasn't changed much. We still have lots of smoke in the air. That is going to be continuing for quite some time. Temperatures below average, which is good. Wind not very strong, also good. Humidity not great because it's still going to be awfully low, but everything is already burning, and we're still having the potential for any lightning strikes that occur, and that's a part of our forecast Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday that could cause more fires, which we certainly don't need. So our fire danger is still in the high category. Dense smoke advisory has been extended another 24 hours for our eastern counties because of the possibility of some smoke reducing visibility down to a quarter mile, and I would not be surprised if it extended again in another 24 hours or if it expanded. We also have our fire weather watch, and that's because of this little guy right here, the potential for some isolated thunderstorms. We're going to have some moisture pushing up from the south Sunday morning through Tuesday morning, and the potential for some isolated dry lightning strikes are there. So we definitely do not need any more lightning-caused fires, but it is in the forecast. Temperatures right now mainly in the 80s and 90s area-wide, certainly cooler than it would normally be for the last week or two of August. Most of that wind is less than 15 miles an hour. Slightly stronger for Alturas as well as the Truckee area, but for the most part fairly quiet for us. Just all that smoke is pouring over the area. We're going to have a mostly sunny sky tomorrow, but a lot of us are not going to see that. It's just going to be hazy sunshine, smoky sunshine for most areas Saturday into Sunday. Now Sunday, we'll have a gradual increase in the clouds. Again, we may not see those clouds because of all the smoke still pouring over the region. Slight chance for some mountain thunderstorms. Not much is going to happen. Unfortunately, no good chances for a major weather pattern change to clear our air. So here's your forecast for tomorrow. For the northern mountains, a little bit clearer than the rest of the area and slightly hotter, mainly lower 90s for highs, mostly 80s for the Sierra with lots of smoke to have to breathe, unfortunately. For Paradise, a high tomorrow of 88 degrees after a cooler morning in the upper 60s. Speaking of which, also cooler morning lows for the valley tomorrow morning, mainly lower to mid 60s to start your Saturday. Highs similar to where they were today. Well, lots of smoke in the air though, unfortunately. Highs 93 degrees for Redding and 92 degrees for Corning and Red Bluff. For the Chico area, also comfortable temperatures, but uncomfortable air to have to breathe. Lows and averaging in the mid 60s. Highs similar to today in the lower to mid 90s. If you have a little peak of sunshine, it's really going to rise high, but there's not much sun in this forecast, and still lots of smoke at least the next 2 to 3 days. It could last a lot longer. Keeping my eyes on that. For Chico though, between 90 and 95 at best going forward. For Redding, also more 90s across the board, but plenty of smoke this weekend, so make sure you stay inside and stay healthy.
Jason, good advice.